T-Sub, you can't talk to nobody. You got to start packing.
Ball on 2K Sports. Alongside Stan Van Gundy and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Ali LaForce, who will be reporting from the sidelines as well. And the starting group for Chicago. Gideon Powell, the backcourt tandem. Wilson is out there with Okoro. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, Karis LeVert is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot. We're obviously still very early, but how long does the optimism and hope carry a team in a season, Stan?
Well, B.A., that's all going to come down to the performance to see how long that feeling lasts. If you get a few losses in a short time span, it might sound some alarm bells. So staying sharp is always important.
Now here's LeVert. Pass to Hero. Outside Porter. Over Giddey. The drive by Porter. The bank shot, no good. And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season.
Well, they lost the season series to them last year. Trying to write a different story this season, and a win would really help them out.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Two teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
Well, this is why Giddey's teammates encourage him to look for his shot. They know he can do damage from these in-between spots.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Powell outside. Just 5 to shoot. It's Giddey on the wing. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3. Giddey's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Up top, Turner. LeVert outside. Fires the 3. And the Bucks miss again. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Okoro, right side. Chicago passing it around. And here's Giddy. Last game with 30. Shot clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off the shot here. Drains the triple.
Well, this is what you want to do. Give yourself some breathing.
Yeah, they're executing with a nice level of consistency.
An entirely new group here. Ware's checked in for Turner. Jang comes in for Huckins. Miller's checked in for Levert. And MP subbed in for Porter Jr. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Smith, he's checked in for Claxton. Buzelis comes in for Wilson. Miller's checked in for Okoro. And it's Trey Jones in for Norman Powell. The Bucks also with a sub. Porter Jr.'s checked in.
They've been attacking the glass, and it's serving them well so far.
And the trend will continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now that we've seen a little more of him, we're starting to understand why MP was recruited by Duke before that terrible injury forced him to take a break.
Look, MP has a very serious approach, and he's pretty reserved from what I've seen. And no question, getting in a car wreck and having your dreams dashed for a while can certainly do that. But I think everyone is happy that he's back in basketball and giving it another shot.
Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. Oh, MP with the triple. And a great pass by Trace.
Pretty good form on MP's shot, showing us he can knock down that 3-ball.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, the Bucks with a new chapter post Giannis. And despite the sting of trading away the greatest player in franchise history, page has been turned. Now it's time for this young roster with a ton of promising perimeter talent to make its mark.
A tall order. All right, Shams, thank you very much for that report. Steps back and shoots. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got his second basket.
Well, so far, they've been great at both ends.
Can't let up now. They just have to keep the momentum going.
Back to MP. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. It's Giddy on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Great D that time for Porter. The Bucks trail by 10. Here's MP. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Chavez has got 11.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Here's Jones. There's the block. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. And some changes here for the Bucks. Jang comes in for Hero, and it's Rollins in for Porter Jr. Here's Jones. Miller outside. Pass to Buzelis. Kicks it out to Miller. Back to Buzelis. Here's the 3. The rebound by Ware. If they're smart about it, they can go 2 for 1.
And the players need to be aware of the situation.
And the basket by Chavez.
Hey, he's perfect from the field so far. 5 for 5.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I think it's time to try something different because they cannot stop him.
At least not on those first 6 attempts. He is scorching out there, flamethrower.
Giddy scanning the floor. The 3 ball. No good that time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Chicago ahead. They're up by 2, and we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Here, take this in the kitchen. Take that in the kitchen. Sink. You come back and sit your ass down.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Look, they're taking it to them. Pushing the action, being physical, getting to the line.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop in the opposing team scoring.
MP and Trace moving the ball around. And it's Giddy with the ball for the Bulls. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's a one-game homestand for the club.
And this is the idea for Giddy. Giddy enough trays to keep the defense on.
Giddy against MP. Pass to Jang. And here's MP from outside. The offensive rebound. Here's Miller. Oh, muscling it in. Miller. A look here at Trace Miller. This team brought him in over the summer out of the G League. They see a lot of potential in him.
Well, don't forget, he went 4 years to Wichita State before those 2 years in the G League. And I'll tell you what, for a player his age, Miller has an incredible understanding for how to play the game. His father was a coach, and it shows in his approach. As he adjusts to the speed of the NBA, he'll only get better and better.
Here's Jones. The shot's good on the assist by Giddy. Giddy's got his 5th assist in this one.
Really not where we normally see Jones operate, but good for him to grow his comfort zone.
MP driving. Rollins on the wing. Stolen by Giddy. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Buzelis. The three is up. Another three for Chicago.
Boy, they are fearless from the arc, and that's helping them protect this lead.
The Bucks trail by 5. MP outside, launches a three, and again it's Milwaukee from deep.
Well, their perimeter defense hasn't been up to snuff, giving up too many threes.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Giddy, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Giddy's got 11.
Well, don't forget now, Giddy possesses considerable height at his position, which makes him a threat to score down low.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's Miller. Good! MP gets it to Trace Miller for the bucket.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Giddy. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Clark, this modern game requires so much movement on both ends.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more. I mean, it seems like the athletic demands have never been higher. I mean, you look at the athleticism of all players for the most part. Remarkable. I think it does favor teams that are younger, that have length and versatility, and depth, I think, has raised its head as being much more important to the success of teams across the league. You've got to have 8, 9, 10 players you count on and play regularly.
Up top where? MP against Jones. Here's MP. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Jones in the post, covered by MP. Misses the baby hook.
And I'll tell you, they've been doing the bulk of their work on the board.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And it's Giddy missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
That ties the game. He has 6.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
Powell surveying the D. The shot misses. Nice D from where? For Milwaukee, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Outside Jones. Pass to Powell. Giddy against MP. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half. at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
And here's MP from outside. Smith with the rebound. Chicago has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Hero against Jones. Outside Giddey. Powell outside. Pass to Giddey. Elbow shot on the way. And Chicago again with a bucket.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help him win a lot of games.
Here's MP. Unselfish play. Trace to MP. These guys, my goodness.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Here's Giddey. Rejected by Miller.
Look at Miller protecting the house. Back up now.
And here's MP from outside. Sinks the tray. MP's got 13 points now in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
Well, we've also seen them consistently scoring on the break. Hustling in transition to get easy buckets and wear down the defense.
And so the timeout by Thiago Splitter here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Then for Chicago, Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Smith. Wilson comes in for Buzelis. And Okoro is
already going to sleep sitting over there. Go in your room, DJ.
Bulls trail by 3.
Oh, no.
Okoro outside. Back to Giddey. 5 to shoot. To halt the run. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Another one for Giddey. His confidence level has been sky high tonight. Looking to score the ball.
On target from range.
Well, look at the numbers. 4 of the last 5 buckets have come from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Which teams stand out to you when it comes to player development?
Well, it's hard not to highlight the Spurs and Thunder, although there are a number of teams across the league that have done a great job.
Trace Miller's checked in for Hawkins, and MP subbed in for Porter Jr. And the Bulls also making a change. Buzelis is checked in. 44 seconds left in the second. Powell against MP. Powell laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Powell's got 11.
Tremendous work inside by Powell, refusing to be dismayed by the contact.
LeVert finds MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Powering it down and making sure they get those points.
Hey, every bucket counts right now. Powell outside, and the foul called on MP. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys. For any team coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And the basket by MP.
Well, he's zeroed in on that 3, and it's paying off.
And the defense has to react. Time to force him off his spot.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Bucks on top. They lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Kia presents the 2K Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks for joining us. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks in a tight ball game at the end of the half.
Well, for me, the story has been the tag team extraordinaire, Trace Miller and my main man, MP.
And here, Kenny, I thought I was your main man. But you know what? They've been terrific, so I'll allow it. Just this once. Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
It's hard not to be impressed by MP, leading the league in scoring and doing other things as well. I don't know where this team would be without him.
Even though expectations are high for him, he keeps finding ways to exceed them. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, he's been deadly from distance. Let's see if that continues.
Yeah, you know, I imagine the defense made some adjustments at the break, though. You can't just let him bury you like this. Get after him a little bit.
Milwaukee. MP comes in for Hero. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Okoro. 10 points for him. Pass to Wilson. Back to Okoro. And here's Giddy. Here's Wilson. Rebounded by the Bucks. Miller's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now MP. Oh, MP punching it home.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
Chicago has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. It's Powell on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Powell sets a screen. And here's Wilson from the arc. Buries it from 3. Wilson's got 5 now.
Look, that's something Wilson's worked on, helping his team space the floor.
LeVert outside. Lets it go. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Well, that's what the kick is designed to do. Create separation.
That's something you practice every day. Great execution.
And Claxton throws it down.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
And here's Milwaukee now. The lead is 2. Such a great scorer these days. Norm Powell started out as a defensive specialist, Clark.
Tremendous athlete, B.A. You're right about that. But he's strong, he's quick, he's got a great wingspan that allows him to play bigger than he is, and he can defend 1 through 4 effectively.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Buzelis comes in for Okoro. And it's Giddy with the ball for the Bulls. Pass to Wilson. Giddy against MP. Over MP. And it's Giddy missing. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Now Miller. Back to MP. Fires the 3. Oh, great look from Trace at MP. Pan it off from deep.
For a newer pro like MP, you have to trust your shot. Play with confidence.
Powell outside. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
And here's MP from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. MP's got 46.
Well, if you're going to give up a lot more threes than you make, that's a bad sign.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Powell for 3. Another miss by Powell.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
MP against Giddy. Powell outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the floater, and it's Giddy missing. The Bucks leading by 8. Pass to MP. Let's go with a 3. Connects again from distance.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. Back to Smith. They need this. The rebound by the Bucks. Porter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from 3.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. MP inside, working on Powell. LeVert passes to MP. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. On the wing, MP. And again for 3.
And with that make, he stands alone with the 2nd most triples in a game.
Well, you got to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going in. He just keeps raining down the threes. Here's Giddy. And he banks in the layup. Giddy's got 8 points in the quarter.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
Screen by Miller from deep. MP. Got it! Another 3 falls. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
He's on fire.
How about the contributions MP and Miller have provided in this one?
They've been on a roll.
For 3, Powell. He drops it from range. Powell's got 20.
The get back at you triple by Powell. Remember now, he's about a 40% three-point shooter over his career.
The Bulls trail by 13. Outside Buzelis. The baseline J is on the way. LeVert with a rebound. LeVert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. MP finds LeVert. Now MP. Powell covers. Miller, a screen on Powell. The drive by MP. The MP and Trace connection. You love to see it.
Attacking with energy and holding nothing back.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'm glad we chose this one. It's more than worthy of a second look.
Yeah, that's some high-end room service there, fellas. My goodness.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Jones' shot is good.
That 3 is a shot Jones has developed over his first few years.
Rollins outside. From deep, MP. Smith with the rebound. Bulls trail by 12. Pass to Jones. Hero against Buzelis. Outside Giddy. Uses the glass on the layup. Giddy's got 31.
Wow. He surprised everyone in the building with that move.
From deep, MP. Oh, he gets another one from deep.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible. Jones in the post. Rollins covering. Jones against Rollins. It's Giddey on the wing. Into the lane. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
Hero, the pass to Chavez. Here's Ware. Back to MP. Hero outside. Pass to Chavez. Lets the three fly. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by MP. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3. Chavez has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Using that pull-up jumper, MP can get a shot virtually anytime he wants.
Here's Jones. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Rollins finds MP. Now here's Hero. Back to MP. Miller pulls it in.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Pass to Giddey. Over MP. No good, off the front rim. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And here's Rollins. Fires for 3. MP no good. Bulls trail by 17. On the wing, Jones. Rollins covering. Jones, the pass to Giddey. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Giddey's got 14 points here in the second half.
Now that was an impressive display of ball control. Giddey is crafty at creating separation. Now, the story of this quarter has been their three-point shooting.
Credit goes to this team for making a major halftime adjustment.
Jones feels it out. Takes it inside. Miller. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, quite simply, they can't stop anything inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Chavez can't get it to go. The Bulls trail by 16. Pass to Giddey. From behind the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Miller's got 7 rebounds in the game. Rollins passes to Chavez. Got it again. Just incredible.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Jones against Rollins. Got a hand on it.
Well, listen, their effort level, the way they're dominating the boards, that's what has changed this game.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Well, another thing I've loved is just how good they've been in transition. They're really pushing the pace and just out hustling the defense in those situations.
And Miller throws it down.
For most of the evening, they've done everything right at both ends.
Gotta credit the game plan they had coming into this one. I mean, the coaching staff hit all the right notes.
And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is.
Jaquez. And MP subbed in for Porter Jr. Then for Chicago, Nick Claxton. He's checked in for Collins. Wilson comes in for Buzelis. And Okoro is subbed in for Jones. Okoro outside. The step back. Here's Giddy. Not going to go that time. Good D by MP. Takes the three. Oh, again from deep.
He's been money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Good luck against MP and Trace when they're flowing like this.
In sync completely.
Pass to Claxton. Now Powell. Driving to the basket, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It seems that a player's height doesn't determine his spot on the floor like it once did, Stan.
Well, no, absolutely, B.A. Positional size is a big deal now. There's so much switching that the ability to have 4, even 5 guys who can guard all over the floor, bigger guys who can switch on to guards, smaller guys who are big enough and strong enough to defend inside. That's how you...
Connects again from distance.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He's hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss. And it's Giddy missing. The Bucks leading by 23. Chavez passes to LeVert. On the wing, MP. Giddy defends. Good! Another from 3.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. Out to Powell. There's the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
It's LeVert on the wing. Pass to Miller. 5 on the clock. Hero, no good. Chicago has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Outside Giddy. Banked it in off the glass. Giddy's got 41.
Well, a solid distributor at his position. It's good to see Wilson scanning the floor and finding his teammates like this.
Miller on the wing. We've got 1:48 left to play in the 4th. Back to MP. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Hero for 3. Yes, and it's Miller picking up the assist. Miller's got 5 assists tonight.
They are letting it rip here from distance, looking to finish with a bang.
This is the direction of the league now. I mean, when they're falling for you, hard to argue with this approach.
And, Coach, a record number of transactions at last year's trade deadline. Sometimes teams wait too long and end up selling low.
Yeah, unfortunately, B.A., we saw some of those kinds of trades last season. What was the holdup? Well, the new rules make the trade math and the luxury taxes less forgiving than in the old days.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Ware's checked in for Turner. Jang comes in for LeVert. And it's Rollins in for Hero. And this was dominance on both ends here tonight. Really doing it all at a high level.
Well, what impressed me was that they kept both feet on the gas more or less all night long. And that's how you secure a big win.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
Listen, I know this is just the first meeting in the 4 games they'll play this season, but it always feels good to start off with a win.
Especially because they're going...
Got it! Another 3 falls!
He is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. Steps back. Good. He hits the jumper. Giddy's got 45 points.
That's a key make for Giddy. I think the mid-range fits him well, and defenses normally give him that shot.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, he gets another one from deep.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Giddy off the drive. Up top, Powell. Pass to Claxton. Beyond the arc. Powell's shot is off. MP looking around. Off target with the three. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one, winning it home and doing so in decisive fashion. They were firing at all cylinders tonight.
Yeah, and credit also has to go to this home crowd. They made a lot of noise and kept their squad feeling energized all game long.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Stan Van Gundy, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching 2K Sports. See you next time.
That's all for his tricep.
Hey, guys.
That's why yours are so small.
Hey, V.
What's going on? Everything all right?
Everything's great. In fact, I found a venue for the launch event. Are you ready for it? Rucker Park.
No, for real. You're gonna let us host an event at Rucker Park.
That's right. I mean, we're finalizing the details as we speak, but we're not gonna make it public until you guys are both in the starting lineup.
Okay. You hear that, Trace?
Okay.
You better pick it up.
Dog, I will get there sooner if you actually pass me the ball.
That's got
Hey, listen, whatever it takes, you guys get it done, all right? When you're starting, we're ready to make that announcement.
All right, sweet. Cool. Thanks, V.
You gotta finish. That's all it is.
Bro, don't worry about me finishing.
saying.
How about you passing? Passing,
saying.
that's what you need to worry about. I went up. Just hit him with a little 360.
MP, my man.
Coach, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good, good. I'm excited to see what you got for us today.
Me too, man. Me too.
Fellas. Trace, you good?
Good, Coach.
All right, MP, you know you got pregame media availability, right?
Oh, should I help with it right now?
Oh, no rush. Take your time. It's all good.
I'm leaving waiting, so no problem.
If you say so. Remember, if you need anything, just say the word.
All right, appreciate you. I'm good, Coach.
See you out there.
All right, y'all.
Trace, you ready to get after it?
Always, Coach. Yep, bro. I just hit him with a little 360. Yeah, I didn't finish, but at the end of the day, it looked good. Made it look good.
And both sides warming up, going through pre-game rituals. It's nearly time. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Jaime Jaquez, Hero out there with Kevin Porter. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Philadelphia, James is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Embiid in at the center. GA at the beginning of the season, always interesting to see how teams have shored up some of the areas they were hurting in the offense. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Simons in for Maxey. And then for Milwaukee, where he's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. Miller comes in for Karis LeVert. And MP subbed in for Porter. Embiid kicks to James. 76ers moving the ball around. Embiid with a screen on MP. Here's Simons. And the shot falls short this time.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
Well, you can't let Miller get that close to the rim. He is more than capable of finishing with force.
The 76ers trail by 6. James, the bounce pass. Edgecombe against Miller. Back to James. And he banks in the layup. James has got his second basket of the night. And the Bucks, they're shooting 45% from the field early. And here's MP for 3. Nailed from three-point land. And the Bucks lead by 7. And the pairing of MP and Trace Miller isn't something that's brand new. You know, they had that stint together in the G League, and you really can see the chemistry, the familiarity out on the floor.
And Kevin, when you're breaking into the NBA and you have a guy that you're familiar with, it makes a huge difference. The way they play off one another elevates both of them, and they clearly know how to work in tandem.
I love the mindset there from MP, coming right back with his own triple. You don't see that in a lot of guys his age.
Turner against Embiid. Driving to the basket. And it's sent back by Turner.
No, sir. Try someone else. Turner is an elite rim protector. Oh, great effort from them so far, executing well on both ends.
Well, their game plan was flawless, and they executed it perfectly. Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, the Bucks hiring a new head coach this summer in Taylor Jenkins. He came on board well aware of the potential for a rebuild, but seeing the job that he did developing a young team in Memphis, I'm told there is great optimism for what he'll be able to accomplish in Milwaukee.
One of the best for sure. All right, John, thanks for the update. It seems like MP is always in the news nowadays. Recently, he was featured on the cover of Slam magazine.
A special honor for him for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if he grew up a fan of Slam like many players before him. This recognition has to feel weirdly nostalgic in a way.
There's the triple. Cracks in the tray. Chavez has got 15.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Pass to Embiid. Here's Simon. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Arlo's checked in.
And Anthony Simons has garnered a lot of respect around the league because of his work ethic. He is always ready to show off his offensive skill that he's added.
Trace and MP playing keep away. Miller with a screen on Edgecombe. Clock at 4. Miller, no up. The 76ers trail by 13. Here's Simons. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And Simons showing you a lot of toughness right there. He got inside, did not shy away from the contact, and was able to get it done.
And Edgecombe gets it to go. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Milwaukee on top, up 9. And we've got more action coming your way after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Justin Edwards, he's checked in for Phelan. Here's Simons. Pass to Edgecombe. Simons kicks to Embiid. Back to Simons. Fires from deep. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Milwaukee leading by 6. And here's MP for 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. The style and swag of MP, earning him a sponsorship deal with watchmaker Tissot.
And it's the kind of accessory you see superstars wearing. I mean, look, who doesn't want to be associated with MP right now? He is a true influencer.
Edgecombe, no good. Well, the Bucks shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And he's good on the 3 ball. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Edgecombe with it. 12 points his last outing. Outside, Simons. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP way outside. 7 for 9 now with that miss. Now shooting 78% from the floor. Miller grabs the miss.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
And here's MP for 3. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
Three-pointer, Simon gets the three-pointer to fall. Simons has got 6 points in the quarter.
Was starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
Jabari Walker's checked in for the 76ers. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Bucks. Tyler Hero comes in for Ryan Rollins. LeVert finds Hero. The 3 from MP. And the Bucks hit again from deep. And as he becomes one of the faces of the NBA, MP with the new endorsement campaign for CeraVe Skincare. And you're wearing some tonight.
Yeah, seems like a great match to me. A brand with high standards and reputation, affiliated with a player possessing similar bona fides. And yeah, I do have a little bit of it on my skin right now.
So, Greg, for a young player like B.J. Edgecombe, he's proven a pretty dependable decision maker.
Yeah, it doesn't rack up a lot of turnovers. Decent vision to set up his teammates. He's got promise as a secondary playmaker.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And here's MP for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. MP's got 30.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A 3-point barrage.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Ware. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 15-3 run.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Wade with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Embiid, no good.
Still searching for his first bucket of the night. He is struggling, and so is his team.
Miller kicks to Hero. On the wing, MP. Pass to Miller. Shot clock at 6. And it's Miller with the jam. The 76ers trail by 20. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Embiid, the pass to Simons. Here he goes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, Tim, they say that shooters, you certainly were one, need to have a short memory. I'm guessing you had one. Just focus on that next shot, correct?
That's absolutely true, and I think a saying that I like to use is shooters can't have a rear view mirror. It's always what's in front of you, focused on the next shot.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. James checked in for Walker. Brown comes in for Dean Wade. And Maxey subbed in for Edgecombe. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass to Simons. Brown against LeVert. And stolen by Miller. Here's the 3. Trace knocks down the 3. Precision passing from MP as well.
And they're in the driver's seat right now, continuing to add to this lead.
Well, they've played a complete game on both ends of the floor.
Hero against Maxey. Rejected by Hero. And here we go. MP heading power that baby down. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And Philadelphia has possession. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that.
These are painful, no doubt, but it does happen in this league. Some nights you just come out flat and you can't turn it around.
The 3 from MP sinks the triple. MP's got 38 points.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Maxey. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Back to Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Boy, they have been sharp with the ball. Great plan of attack.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Talk about dictating the pace. MP and Trace in total control here.
That's exactly how they wanted this to go.
Embiid with a screen on Hero. Maxey, no good. For the Bucks, they won their last contest. That game again connects again from distance.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Miller kicks to MP. 5 on the clock. Back to Miller. Got it, an absolute dime by MP, making it easy for Trace. Philadelphia shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Up top, Embiid. Going inside. And it's sent back by Turner.
Well, that's the kind of defense you expect to see from Turner.
And again for 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. Tim, after all he's been through, Embiid happy just to be playing the game he loves.
Oh, yeah, he's lost a lot of games over the years due to injury.
So it's Milwaukee, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Kia Halftime Report.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right.
I'm very impressed with the teamwork of MP and Miller. When the D tries to take away one of them, the other finds a way. Until that changes, stick with the game plan.
You can tell these two have been playing together for quite a while. And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
A look here now at the 76ers. They split their...
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And he's been the driving force for them in the scoring department.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way
new lineup now. And here's Maxey. He's got 9. Embiid with the screen on MP. From past the arc. Rebound by Jang.
Nothing seems to be coming easy for him in this quarter.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
MP dishes to Miller. MP looking around. To the middle. Ware, good. Ware's got his first 2 points of the night.
On defense, if you're not switching, you need to work through that screen or the guy's going to be open.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Another miss by Maxey.
And he's been ice cold of late and can't seem to shoot his way out of it.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Pass to Miller. Now Ware. Clock at 6. Miller finds MP. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The 76ers making a switch here. Edgecombe's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Rollins is checked in. Maxey against MP. And stolen by MP. And laid in to finish the break. Chavez has got 46 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
That's a smart pass. Get it to Brown and just let Jalen cook.
MP outside. Miller at the elbow. To the paint. The Bucks working the ball around. 5 to shoot. Rollins the pass to Chavez. Here's Miller. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Chavez has got assist number 7 for him tonight. MP having an outstanding game, and Trace feeding off that energy.
They are in complete control right now.
From outside the arc, that one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. James looking it over. Now Embiid, he has 6. And the rejection by Ware. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ware. And some changes here for the 76ers. Accordy's checked in. And it's Wade in for Jalen Brown. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. No good from Wade. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Miller. Back to MP. Again from deep.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him shooting the ball. He now stands by himself, number 3 in most threes. Here's Embiid, and the rejection by Ware.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Tim, the Sixers are always in the playoffs, but they never seem to get past the second round.
That's very true, Kevin. And Philly has a demanding fan base. They're not inclined to coddle their teams. The expectation levels are always high.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Embiid. Can they get it going? And it's good on the way up. Embiid's got 8 points.
So even with all that traffic, Embiid is so calm and collected near the rim.
MP dishes to Miller. MP passes to Miller. MP outside. Inside. Deflects that one. Edgecombe with it. Now defended by MP. Wade kicks to Embiid. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. It's good from long range. 8 points here for P.J. Edgecombe.
That's what they really want to get from Edgecombe, a consistent stroke from the perimeter.
MP, that's for two. MP getting it done off the pass from Trace.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Embiid with a screen on MP. The shot's good from Simon.
And he's just been locked in lately. Another strong performance here.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Bucks on top, running away with it. Live from Xfinity Mobile Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And this pass deserves a second look, maybe even a third. Incredible playmaking from your shooting guard.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Oh, Simons has really lit it up tonight, man. They expect this from him. He can score in bunches.
And Chavez gets it to go. Chavez has got 55.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Edgecombe. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got assist number 8 now on the night. What a commanding performance from the talented duo of MP and Miller.
Well, you talk about dominant.
Rollins the pass to Chavez. And it's Ware in the corner. MP outside. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Miller outside. Great pass from MP, and Trace buries the 3.
And I love it. Miller understanding that he's got to be a threat off the ball as well.
Simons on the wing. And Greg, you played more than half your career in the Pacific Northwest. You excited to see a team perhaps get back in Seattle?
Oh, man, Kevin, I honestly wish the Sonics had never left. Obviously, a ton of respect for the Thunder and what they've accomplished in Oklahoma City. Clearly, though, both cities are great markets for the NBA.
Rollins finds MP. Good, MP making the next pass, and Trace cashing in.
Well, you're seeing now how assertive Miller can be offensively, and when he does that, he's dominant.
MP with the screen on MP. Here's Simons. Rebound, Milwaukee. Ware's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's MP for three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will conclude a three-game homestand. Milwaukee has gone 1-2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Edgecombe. Banked in off the glass. Edgecombe's got 4 points in the quarter. The Bucks shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. And here's MP for three. Good on the triple. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Rollins against Edgecombe. Outside, Simons. And if this NBA Europe League is able to get going, Frank, they'll probably need to build some shiny new arenas. You think they'll be able to line up the financing?
Kevin, I have no doubt. I mean, you see the franchise values in the NBA. Plenty of folks looking to get in on the ground floor, so to speak, on the league's next offshoot.
Pass to Chavez. Shot clock at 5. Got it. Another three falls.
And it's 60 points again. Can't believe he's done it now 3 times.
I mean, right, 3 times. He's now tied for the third most 60-point games in a single campaign. And it's Simons missing. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Edgecombe. From outside, off the mark. Bucks have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Miller finds Rollins. Back to MP. Down low, and it's Miller with the jam.
So if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
76ers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Embiid, the pass to Simons. Over MP. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got 11 in the second half.
And this is his primary role out here, score the basketball. And if he gets hot, it's almost impossible to stop.
He's been relentless from beyond the arc, causing all sorts of havoc.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Caldwell poke kicks to Simons. Steps back and fires, and he gets it to go. Simons has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
In the corner, it's Rollins. Lobbed up there for Miller. Here's Edgecombe. And Simons has it in the corner. So, GA, here's an interesting stat. During the 25-26 season, I counted personally 18 sets of brothers in the NBA. That's incredible.
And it's not by coincidence, right? I mean, growing up with a sibling to push you has to help, as does good parenting and genes. They don't hurt either.
Miller kicks to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot, and Miller with the lay-in. 22 points for Trace Miller.
Miller working inside, trying to get down low for a high percentage shot.
Outside, Simons. Off target with his 3. Bucks shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Miller inside. Wade is covering. Chang the pass to Miller. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Caldwell Pope. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Miller finds Chang. MP outside. Pass to Miller. MP, that's for 2. And MP pulls it down. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Wade. Outside, Simon takes a 3. And Weir pulls it down. So it's the Bucks now. Miller the bounce pass. Rollins the pass to Chavez. What a recent run for France basketball. Silver at the 24 games and tons of first-round picks.
Back-to-back first overall selections with Wemby and Ricochet. France has really invested in this sport, and we continue to see great young French talent.
Pass to Rollins. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Chavez gets it to go.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Edgecombe with it. Now Simons. Great for the Sixers, the big money contracts for their stars, creating a numbers crunch.
And some tough decisions this summer with rotation players hitting free agency. This new cap structure makes it challenging when rosters get pricey.
The first free throw is good.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. James checked in for Dean Wayne. Brown comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Maxey subbed in for VJ Edgecombe. Trent's checked in for Milwaukee. And here's MP for 3. They get it back. Pass to Miller. Back to MP. Miller with a screen on Simons. MP finds Miller. Tries again over LeBron. And Miller with the basket on the assist by MP. And that's now 24 points for Trace Miller. LeBron passes to Embiid. And Greg, as the luxury tax rules have gotten more punitive, teams want what they call positive value contracts. And I don't blame them.
Yeah, I mean, players earning less than they could command on the open market. Sometimes a player breaks through after signing on the dotted line. Other times they love the situation and just give a discount.
And here's MP for 3. MP off the feed from Trace Miller.
Great job by MP there, staying ready, making himself a threat off the ball.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Rejection by Weir. Back to MP. Out to Miller. The putback goes up again, and the layup is good. Miller's got 26 points.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And ever when important, and this one will go down as win number 3. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Anthony Simons. Chavez passes to Miller. There it is, the MP to Trace connection.
Finishing in style and the outcome is clear.
Well, there's no doubt. You can go ahead and lock this one up with that last bucket. This one is over.
Textbook hit there to clear out the D.
Well, that's just really well done. You forced the defense to make some tough decisions.
Miller, the pass to MP. Here's Rollins. MP kicks to Miller. MP right side. Trace with the throwdown, and what a setup by MP.
Always satisfying to secure a victory in hostile territory.
And watching those fans head for the exits looking dejected, that is always a good feeling.
Back to Miller. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
We are 3 games into the NBA season, and one of the stories that has the whole league talking is the rookie duo of MP and Trace. Given his draft position, most people expected MP to perform, though I think it's still fair to say he has exceeded expectations. But his 2-man game with Trace has been a revelation. Trace is another hidden gem unearthed by this front office.
Was watching the game as I headed to the airport, just making my next trip. I saw MP efficient double-double. That's the kind of game-building game that you want to have as you take it to the next level. So keep it up, buddy. You're doing great. More double-doubles in your future.
My dog Draco's always begging for my snacks. But when MP comes on the TV, he turns around and watches the game. Looks like he's got a fan.
Oh, that's great, MP. I love the rotation. You keep playing defense like that, you're going to be tough to take off the court.
Yeah, I was trying to close out at the shooter's chest instead of just flying by him. I felt like that.
No, good work, of course. Yeah, no, you clearly get it. Yeah, you too, Trace. Well, I think we've done enough for today. Hey, Ethan, let's wrap it up and move out, yeah?
Okay. Thanks, Coach. Anything else?
No, that's it. I'm really excited about the progress.
Oh, man, we appreciate it.
Of course. Yeah, no, Ethan, got to go. Let's go.
Sure thing, boss. Good work.
Let's do it.
Coming up next, the Pacers taking on the Bucks. For the Indiana Pacers, a 1-2 record to begin the season. They want to get back to 500. Bucks, Pacers, don't leave your seat. We'll be right back.
You got to get a storage unit. Put all that stuff in storage and you move back with your mom and dad.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of so look at the starters for the Pacers. It's Siakam at power forward. It's Zubac at center. And Nembhard man the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3, small forward. And for Milwaukee, Karis LeVert this season.
You got to be out by 31st.
Rotations down. How long do your stars want to run? Do they want to play the entire first quarter? Are they the first one lifted and they come back in after the second time out of the first quarter? Like, getting your rotations right, coaches will tell you, is one of the most important things you can establish.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Turner, he's checked in for Ware. Miller comes in for Jaquez. And MP subbed in for Porter Jr. And the Bucks making a change here. Jaquez is checked in. Out to the wing. McConnell finds Neesmith. Sinks it from distance. Neesmith's got 5 points. Here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. And some big news for MP. He'll be headlining a new campaign for Gatorade, an iconic brand in NBA lore.
No doubt. MP grew up watching those Gatorade ads. Now he's a part of them. Talk about a dream come true.
Toppin with it, guarded now by Jaquez. Here's McConnell. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Chavez. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds in the game.
I don't know why I started playing this. See, I'm playing this shit.
You sick of playing the game now? Well, you need to keep the refund.